What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wild and Wonderful Paranormal. We are ready for probably our most unique investigation to date. We are here in Huntington, West Virginia at the haunted Majestic barges. Megan's with me. My mom's with me. She's holding the camera. We are ready to get into some wild history of this location. A former war hospital ship that saw at least 300 plus documented deaths on board. It's dating back well over 100 years since its inception. I mean, this is an absolutely insane place that has a lot of history, and they also use it as a seasonal haunt in October for the Halloween season, which we've done before, but now we're in it for the paranormal side of things to see what still might be on board and see what spirits still might be lingering on board. So stick with us, and we hope we can provide y'all with some great evidence. So we will keep y'all posted later. What's up, guys? We are here with two special guests here at the Haunted Majestic. We're here with Dana Toms, the owner of the Haunted Majestic, and Jody Rife, the paranormal team leader kind of thing here. And we're excited to talk to them and get a little more about the history of this location. They just gave us a walkthrough recently, talked a little bit about the history of the place, and it's got an extremely fascinating history that you can find on their website, hauntedmajestic.com. You can find a lot of information on there, which I did as well. But Dana, since you've purchased this building, this barge in 2019, correct?
That's right, 2019.
2019. Kind of give a little bit about the history, kind of general history of this place, because it's a long history, 100 plus years. What kind of stuff can we expect on here tonight?
Well, there's a lot of activity we've found since we bought these in 2019. Initially, we invited the paranormal investigation team in, Jody and his crew. They came in probably within a couple of days of this thing coming to Huntington. They started doing some initial investigations and found that the activity was really high, and they've basically never left. They've been here since that time, continuing to build data. Now we're doing public tours. We're opening for private rentals, and this vessel was built in 1912. It's two barges that are moored together. It served in World War II. It served in the Korean War. It's been used by the Navy up until the late 1970s when it was put back into private hands. So there's a lot of history here. A lot of surgeries occurred here. Unfortunately, a lot of people passed away on these vessels, and from what the pit crew tells me and from what we've seen with our own eyes, there's a lot of creepy stuff going on here.
Jody, since you're the one that over the paranormal team, assumingly, right? You're
team lead.
Team lead, yes. What are some of the most kind of common occurrences, common things that happen whenever y'all investigate?
Actually, we've seen quite a few shadow beings. There's one down by the morgue area. It likes to peek in on you. You'll catch it constantly walking around that back door. The room with the cage in it, that's where we get a lot of our EVPs at, and it's a good place for a Frank's box session if you need so.
You all also do the seasonal haunted attraction, obviously in October and things like that. We've been to it a couple of times. We've told y'all it's awesome. What's a way for someone to look into if they're interested in that kind of thing, or if they're interested in doing a paranormal tour? What would be the best way to get in contact with you all about that?
Go to hauntedmajestic.com. Once you get on there, you can just go through the website. You can see the dates where we do the haunted house activities every October. We're typically open 5 weekends in October before Halloween. Also on the website we have information on our paranormal tours. The pit group hosts tours typically 5 or 6 weekends a year. That's hooked in with a holiday or something that's going on, like Valentine's Day, Friday the 13th, 4th of July, stuff like that. And then also, like you guys, if you want to rent the facility for your own use, you can go to our frequently asked questions, and there is a rental guide there where if you want it all to yourself, you can just rent it from us for a night and come and do your own thing.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate y'all taking the time to talk to us. We're looking forward to this investigation.
Good luck.
Thank you all. Our first piece of evidence came from the second floor of the surgical barge. The Obulus gave us an intelligent response with the words Chris and Warrior after asking if we were talking to a soldier. The music box was also triggered during this time. Is there anybody there that wants to play with that device there? The music box, it'll set it off if you get in front of it.
Or just play a song, it won't hurt. See, it didn't hurt.
Want to get back in front of it again?
It'll play for longer.
Are you a soldier?
Oh.
Warrior Chris. Are we talking to Chris right now? That's pretty fitting timing right there.
Mm-hmm.
I just asked that. Was Chris a warrior? Are we communicating with Chris? Is that who got in front of that music box right there?
Can you do that again?
For somebody over there, can you sit in front of that? Can you do that again? Was that you? Did you hear that?
What?
Like something like tapping or something?
I heard something, but I thought it was him.
I did too. Anybody here wants to talk to us? Are we talking to Chris right now?
While conducting a digital recorder session, we captured a possible EVP of a faint moan-like sound. The sound was not heard with our own ears or on the video recording of the same session. Use headphones for best quality.
We captured a loud, unexplainable bang while on the main recovery ward portion of the recovery barge. This noise was not consistent with any other natural noises we heard throughout the night. For best quality, use headphones. What is the body of water that we're sitting on right now? That was a freaking loud bang.
Yes, it was.
What is the body of water that we're sitting on right now? What is the body of water that we're sitting on right now? What is the body of water that we're sitting on right now?
While still in the recovery ward, we captured a clear spirit box voice saying, "Hey." This was our only noticeable spirit box voice of the night.
You can come through on this device right here and we can hear you if you say a word. Another strange noise was captured in the recovery ward. After asking if anybody could make a noise that sounds like a person knocking was captured. For best quality, use headphones. If there is anybody in here, can you make a noise?
Does that count?
Possibly.
We decided to leave our camcorder rolling in the recovery ward while we left to investigate other areas. The camcorder caught a couple noticeable moments. At about the 8:20 mark of the video, a noise was captured, followed by a possible disembodied voice. At about the 14:05 mark of the video, we captured an audible disembodied breath. We were the only ones on the barges that night. For best quality, use headphones.
While conducting a solo on the second floor of the surgical barge, the music box was triggered unexplainably. Can you step away from it, please? If there's anybody making that music box go off, can you step away from that, please? Okay, I'm going to take a picture if you want to show yourself.
After leaving the digital recorder rolling at that same spot and leaving the area, strange noises that lasted multiple seconds were captured. We were nowhere near the digital recorder at that time, and it sounds like something moving around. For best quality, use headphones.
What's up, guys? We are out of the haunted Majestic. This was a very cool, unique scene, unique environment for us to do an investigation in. Unlike anything we've done before, everything else has been just buildings, abandoned buildings. This is a very cool location on a barge, two barges connected and stuff. And we had a very cool investigation. I mean, we had a lot of interesting things happen. We had the brim pod, well, the music box especially, really started going off at times. We had a nice interaction there, and we also had a couple really interesting Ovilus responses that I know of. I have a lot of digital recordings that I need to listen back to for EVPs and things like that. So we heard, heard noises, heard some bangs and pops and cracks and things that we weren't entirely sure if all of them are natural or not. Some might have been natural, some might have been paranormal. We're not sure. It's hard to tell. But overall, very cool investigation. I highly recommend it if you're interested in this kind of thing. And for the haunt season in October, definitely come and check that out. It's one of the best you'll ever take part of, for sure, for Haunted Majestic. So thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. We're not sure where we're going to be next, but we'll keep you all posted. So later. The Haunted Majestic is a location unlike anything we've ever investigated before. It's got a long history dating back over 100 years and was even nicknamed the Ship of Death due to how many soldiers perished on board. This investigation was unique, and these barges had the most audible noises of anywhere we've been in a long time. Thanks again to Dana Toms and Jody Rife for taking the time to talk to us and show us around. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to subscribe and spread the word about our channel.